Local robotics teams gathered in Mankato today to show off their knowledge and skills. Aaron Stuvey takes us there to learn how the activity has grown in just the past few years and what skills the students can take into their futures.
Competitive Vex Robotics is a growing activities for local middle and high school students. Friday saw 75 of those local robotics teams bring their toughest robots to MSU Mankato for a holiday tournament. Teams spend weeks getting their robots and game plans together for the event, and coaches say the rise of robotics as an extracurricular has done a lot for students who might otherwise struggle to find social and developmental outlets.
Some kids aren't always in athletics and stuff, so it's a good program for that. Kind of gives them more of a career direction too, because you know, they get a focus. Like kids that maybe didn't think they were going to go into engineering or manufacturing are going into those fields now.
That career pipeline is something of particular interest to MSU and their role in hosting the event. Bringing so many students onto campus to meet with faculty can give students a head start on college and careers. Organizers call that a difference maker in many students' lives.
That could be applied to almost any discipline, almost any field, whether it's the medical industry, whether it's the agricultural industry, whether it's manufacturing, other things. There are a lot of different ways that automation and robotics can apply, and they've learned the basic skill set to be able to do that.
In Mankato, Aaron Stuvey, KUYC News Now.